Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask.
What's going down, y'all? What's going down? It is draft day 3. We almost there. Let's play something. Let's do that. Play something nice and tough, y'all. How's everybody doing? You guys didn't know, we are Saturday, April 29th, 2023. I'm Kush. Give me a sip of my coffee first before we get on out here and start working out. Let everybody get in here, get comfortable. So, how you guys feeling about this draft? How you feeling so far? Me personally, I'm liking it. I'm liking the draft. We have us some good picks that a lot of people weren't happy with yesterday. I had to take a step back and go and see what was the reasoning behind that pick. With Trey Tucker, when we had all these cornerbacks that appeared to have so much talent that was on the board. But yeah, after listening to the reasoning behind it, makes sense, you know. What's going on, Dart? What's up, OJ? What's going on? So I'll just tell you guys from my perspective and what I think is going to happen. So Trey Turner is what's up, Seabass? How you doing, brother? So Trey Turner is a guy that he's a short receiver, small, compact, but a wrestling champ from Akron, Ohio. He's from the same hometown, or close to the same hometown of Ziegler. And he watched him become the wrestling champ there. This dude got heart, dog. He's a dog. If you want to compare him to somebody, I would say Steve Smith Sr. You guys remember Steve Smith and how much of an animal he was on the field. He would go after you, and he was the bully. That's what we're going to get. He also runs a 4.29 40. I think eventually that dude's going to be the steal of the draft, though, for real. I think he's going to be good. That's what I'm here for. That's why I brought this live on. I know we're going to be going to some other folks live, but I haven't tapped in with my own people, man. You know, I've been going on these lives and stuff, so I just got to make sure I get my point across as well before, you know, anybody interrupts me or have their own perspectives about stuff. You feel me? That's what people tune in for. So with this Trey Tucker pick, it kind of caught everybody off guard. This is a Ziegler pick. This is a pick that Ziegler was like, hey, this is my hometown guy. We need to take him before anybody else grabs him and realizes that he's a great receiver. There was, 8 receivers taken so far in the draft? 5 in the first round, I think, and 3 in the second. So that was the reason why we grabbed him, because, you know, we didn't want anybody else to see his hidden talents. Imagine him going to KC, you know what I'm saying, and replacing Tyreek there. And you see that they took some people too. They took a little receiver, I believe, as well, to replace their Juju. But I like him a lot. I think he's going to be a good pick. We most definitely 1,000% reached. But again, our draft board for the Raiders is not the same draft board that is on the NFL Network or what we come up with on our own mock draft. So we gotta stick with it. Yep. Omar says he's sticking with Zeke. I don't hate it. Trying to just understand it. Salute Dart, Seabass. What's going on? Seabass said Tyree is 6'7" with an NBA wing. Yeah, he has an NBA wingspan. It's like an inch off of Giannis. Giannis has one of the longest wingspans in the NBA. It'll help out Max. White people mad. He hasn't played yet. He's the best edge in the draft because people don't know who he is. That's all it is. They're not educated, on the pick. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Seabass, look, bro. People that tune into the show, that actually listen, they would have heard me talking about him. I brought on Hondo Carpenter last week. He said there's two guys. You got to get these dudes. And it was Will Anderson and it was Tyree, right? So it was no surprise to me that the Raiders took him. We are going after like exactly what Zeke said that we were going to do. We're going to take the best player on our board that we see that's there at the time. And that's what we're doing. We took Tyree, then we took this D tackle who I really like. They're comparing him to Haloti Nata. If you guys remember him from the Baltimore Ravens, very, very good space eater that can be able to stop the run, and he has a good motor. That's going to be our guy. What up, Dart? What up, Seabass? Omar says strong, fast, and hungry. What else do we expect in the third round? Exactly, bro. We're going to get a dog, man. Like I said, he's a wrestling champ. He's a state wrestling champion. If you know anything about that 175, when people are like 160 in high school, like 160, 170 weight class in high school is nothing but just dogs. They just got motors all day and they can fight. What's going on, Seagal? How you doing? You guys had a great draft. I know the Seahawks had a great draft. Congratulations to you guys for picking up Witherspoon. I think he's going to be the next Cam Chancellor. I was putting Seahawk fans onto Witherspoon back when the season just ended, and I was looking at draft picks, and I sent that to the homie. Mayer can be like the next great Notre Dame player since Tim Brown to ball out. Since he's a monster, makes the toughest catches since we have a baller. Okay, yeah, I feel that. Yeah, Mayer can be the great next Notre Dame player since Tim Brown. So here's the thing about Mayer. He's from Kentucky. He's a big fella, corn-fed. He doesn't get out the game. He stays in all 4 downs. It ain't going to matter if it's a run, if it's a pass. They're comparing his hands to Antonio Gates. The only thing I don't see is that he doesn't have that fluid quickness like Waller had, but that's okay. If you can put a dude in the dirt and you can still go out there and catch the pass, I'm good with that. Alfredo, good morning, sir. How you doing? Omar, I think it was a pivot pick. There's some players that they had pinned and they flew off the board right before, so they reached and got their guy. Yeah, man, exactly, bro. And you know what? The thing about it is that we actually had Tucker a lot higher than where we took him. Put that in perspective for a minute. Real talk. We had him in perspective. You know, the people who we talk to in here, man, and tell you, bro, there's 100% certainty that Tucker, we don't feel like we reached for him at all inside the building. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? So we feel like we gotta, we got the next Tyreek Hill, Julian Edelman, Steve Smith type of player. I like the moves with Trey Tucker. I know, bro. Just rewind it a couple minutes, bro, and just see what we're talking about. As a matter of fact, I'll do it for you, Alfredo, because your family, bro. We actually had him higher than where he was at before. So, you know, we didn't feel like he reached. The Raiders feel like they didn't. Just give him some time. He's gonna be good, bro. And I think so. Here's the thing that I want to bring up before we get up out of here is that I feel like, you know, and just listening to people around the NFL and around the Raiders, don't be surprised that he's the replacement for Renfro. And, you know, as we're wrapping our mind around what the depth chart's going to look like, it may be Renfro is going to be gone here soon. So let's, you know, hope for the best. But just think about that. If we open up the cap space that we would save in trading Hunter Renfro, getting a rookie that's tougher, that's going to be around, that's durable, you know, he's just not Hunter Renfro though. But we would let that cap space go free that we just re-signed him and traded him away to someplace for possibly maybe a linebacker or for another pick that we can be able to get maybe a cornerback or the linebacker in the draft. How would you guys feel about that? Because I think that may be something that we'll see here real soon. I think we will see a trade with Hunter Renfro. I think he'll be gone by the end of today. And, you know, if you guys haven't heard about that, I think that's the rumors right now, is that the phone is you know, constantly ringing about Hunter Renfro. The Raiders haven't always pulled the trigger on it and executed it. But that's not to say that, you know, it won't happen now because we drafted a guy that Ziegler absolutely adores, and Hunter Renfro was not a McDaniels and Ziegler regime pick. Byron Young is a beast, Sebastian says, against the run, but yet again, he is a bust, but he hasn't played. Okay. I watched the SEC. He will improve in the D line, but I'm telling you, man, he's going to be a good one. You know what I'm saying? We need that. We need that big space eater. We desperately needed that. We needed that big dude. We've been having, you know, Hankins out there who was taking breaks off and all that stuff. At least look at it this way, Seabass. It's going to be an upgrade from Jonathan Hankins in our space eater, and that's what we're going to need. This dude has a motor. He plays angry, and he was Will Anderson's defensive tackle. He's the reason why Will Anderson had all that free space to look great on film and to go number 2 overall, or go number 3 overall. Excuse me. Salute, Ray Ray. How you doing, man? My thoughts can change, but we need linebackers. Absolutely, bro. No, your thoughts need to stay the same, brother. We absolutely need linebackers. But look, here's the thing. Nation, don't be surprised if we don't sign any linebackers or any defensive ends or any more defensive tackles or cornerbacks. I think the one, if I could guess, on a wild card that we would possibly grab today, don't be surprised if we grab Jake Hayner. I think we would pick him up from Fresno State. I just keep hearing his name and hearing his name, and I think that he will be drafted by us, if not unrestricted, you know, undrafted free agent. And then I also heard, shout out to you know, all the beat writers for the Raiders. If you guys can follow these guys, they've been talking about all the same things. Is, you know, we're looking at this, you know, UDFA class is, you know, it's going to be a good one. So, you know, don't be surprised that we pick up a whole lot of undrafted free agents. Hey, what's going on, Scout? Or sorry, I got a message from Scout or an update from Scout. Something's going on. But salute, Cortez. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah. What's up, Rafa? How you doing, man? So we getting ready to start this day 3. They want fresh bodies on the D line. Dark says it starts in the trenches. Yeah, bro. Watch. You just wait and see. Byron Young, I like him a lot, man. I think he's going to be a good player. He's going to be a very good player. What else? I think we're gonna see JJ get signed, guys. I think we're gonna free up some space. My prediction is we're gonna trade Renfro today for some picks, or a linebacker or cornerback. I think Rock Ya-Sin's probably gonna get signed at the end of the draft. I think we're gonna go after all the cornerbacks that we need and the linebackers and the undrafted free agency too. So, and I wouldn't be surprised if we pick up Jake Hayner. As quarterback, you know, and make him our legit number 2. So that's my crazy take that I think is gonna happen today. We could always draft a cornerback. I know Ja is real big on what you call it, man, Rush from South Carolina. It's real huge on him. So I mean, it all depends. It all depends on the way the draft board falls. But I would just urge everybody to just keep your expectations as chill as possible, and just wait and see what happens, because anything can happen at any given moment. And you see, we're picking the best players that's on our board. We don't give 2 shits about what we need and what the the fans want as cornerbacks or linebacker, the position they need. We're going after the best players on the fucking board. So just be ready for that, y'all. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. It may not be what we need for positional need, but we're getting players that we like and that's on our board. So just stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. That just seems like the overwhelming thing. Oh, the other thing, too, seems like is that we're going for players that have playoff experience, college football playoff experience. Every single player that we've drafted so far has played in the college football playoffs. Think about that, too. What's good, Big Worm? How you doing, man? Salute to you. If it ain't yeah, bro. Yeah, you gotta trust me on this one, man. Trust me on this one. It wasn't a reach for the Raiders. They had him extremely high, and we're talking about Trey Tucker, our new wide receiver. They had him very, very high. He could play everything out there. He could play the slot. He could be, number one if he needs to. Return punts, returns kicks. He had 4 college punt return or kick returns for touchdowns, and he could also be a gunner. He goes out there and tackles. You know what I'm saying? So how we were worried about Renfro being all fragile, and how we always complain like, man, I love Renfro, but we got to get him off special teams. Yeah, if anything, he's replacing for Hunter Renfro legit on special teams that may get us a return for a touchdown. And he can play slot if Renfro goes down again. He takes that big shot. We can take some more dares if Renfro is out there and he's playing. Then, we can make Renfro play more aggressive and earn that money. If not, then we got this dude that can be able to replace him, and he can be able to be our Henry Ruggs, over the top, Tyreek Hill, whatever you want to call it, that can be able to go for that deep route. Yeah, that Myers pick is great, man. I'm telling you, he's going to put people in the dirt. He's good. He's solid. He isn't going to take any time off, any breaks or nothing. That's our Gronkowski. That is our Gronkowski. They call him Baby Gronk. If you guys been noticing, that we've been talking about him since last season. The Raiders have. Renfro might get dealt today. Yep. Or even better, imagine Renfro mentoring this kid. Yeah, even better, man. I would love to see Renfro. I'd never want to wish anybody leaving, nothing like that. But I think he's going to get dealt today real fast, y'all. Just keep your phones on standby. It's going to happen. Yep, you're right. Good morning, Wild Turkey. How you doing? Nah, Dorian Williams got picked up, bro. He's gone. Yep, Drake Thomas will be good. I think Drake Thomas is probably going to go undrafted. We'll pick him up, though. I think he's going to be the dude that, you know what I'm saying, he's going to be coming in. Oh, Jay. Yeah, for sure, bro. Kudos to you, bro. I don't think he's going to be traded. If he was traded, what happens today? Stand by. Keep your phones on. Raiders traded 109, 174. Move up and got 203. Yep. Did that just happen? Yeah, just watch this film, bro. It's going to be nice, man. It's going to be nice for sure. Cool Kev, what's happening, man? I think Trey Tucker is a guy I can't criticize. Yep, most definitely. No, I don't think so. I don't think there's no trades already. What's going on? What's up, Circus? He said he out here eating chicken tenders and fries and watching the workout stream. That's what's up, man. That's cool. Well, shoot, man. We're going to get on up out of here. Said a cherry picking. Yeah, I believe that. I believe it. Yeah, I just finished up the workout, so we need to go over to Dirty's, talk to him, meet with him and rap. Get this coffee out here. Yeah, the draft is just starting, so we about to get ready to get up out of here. But yeah, just keep in mind what we talked about today, because we can come back and watch it if it comes to fruition. But that's the rumors that are being circulated right now, is that Renfro, as much as we don't want to trade him, there's teams that are calling for him. Let's see what's going on. Yep, 2 minutes. So the draft should be starting right about now. And just like I said, we got some trades that's going on. The Raiders just moved up to 104. Well, shoot, I'll let y'all roll. I'm going to hop on this other line so we can get all the deeds and the updates. Appreciate y'all. And let's see what Circus said. Looking back, I ain't that mad about the Trey Tucker pick. It was a pick at the very end of the third. Not a fan. Hey, man, we got 12 picks. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got 12 picks, you could be able to get as many players, and reach a little bit and still get, if the board is going cool, we can still get, whatever else we want to trade. So it looks like we're gonna make some moves, y'all. So hey, I'll catch up with y'all on Raiders Allegiance and Life of the Nation. All right, y'all be cool. Peace.